Hi everyone, and welcome to Rum Runner Dan's. I'm Dan Genovese. Today we're making an original tiki cocktail, the Beach Chiller.
Oh, blow the man down, bullies, blow the man down. Give me way, blow the man down. Blow the man down, bullies, blow him away. Give me some time to blow the man down.
The Beach Chiller is an original tiki cocktail that I created. All right, hang on, let me back that up. It's a tiki riff on a classic cocktail, the Tom Collins. Tom Collins is an excellent gin drink. And as you know, I'm all about flavor in drinks, and gin happens to be one of my favorite spirits, second to rum, of course. So a Tom Collins is really simple drink. Simple syrup, lemon juice, gin, and you top it off with a little bit of soda water. Easy, right? Sounds delicious too. And it's very much a summery drink. So I think it's kind of fits into a tiki theme already. I took the essence of what a Tom Collins was and then put it into this drink, because I always kind of pictured a Tom Collins as a drink that you sit on a porch, like one of those nice big wraparound porches that's nice wood planking, no rail, but real close to the ground, maybe 2 steps down, in the middle of a nice piece of land, nice trees around, cool summer breeze, maybe some ceiling fans going on the porch too. And it's right around, sunset, and you're sitting outside and you're having yourself a Tom Collins, rocking back and forth in your chair and fanning yourself with your hat, right? Kind of like something that you would do down south. All right, so now I'm going to translate that, and I want to do the same thing, except get rid of the porch, get rid of the land, keep the heat, make it an ocean breeze, crashing waves for your background, and now I want to make it a tiki drink. And that's where I landed on with this drink. So why don't we get into making this? Today, drink mixer. Let's start off with our famous lemon juice here. Remember, this is a riff on a Tom Collins, so we definitely need lemon juice. We need 1.5 ounces. Next, simple syrup. I like to use 2 to 1. You can use 1 to 1 if you like. I prefer 2 to 1. And what we need here is just 1/2 ounce. Next, pineapple star anise bitters. They're really good. Smell really strongly of pineapple, and they have that spicy note of star anise in them. Perfect combination, and they work so well in a lot of different tiki drinks. We're going to need 2 dashes of this. So with a dropper here, we're going to need 8 drops. I realized I just told you guys to do 8 drops. So I probably put a really funny comment about myself just down there. 2 dashes is 16 drops, not 8. So make sure you did 16 there. Apricot liqueur. We're going to need 1/2 ounce. All right. Next, we're going to do our base spirit. So we subbed out the gin, and we subbed in some rum. And the rum that I really wanted to put in here was not the traditional kind of like, oh, okay, we're gonna add a light rum. Yeah, I wanted a light rum in this because if you guys know Tom Collins, it's nice, right? It has that nice, like, kind of like clear, it's not brown, it's not yellow, it's kind of clearish, cloudy kind of drink. It's good. It's an excellent drink, and I didn't want to mess with that appearance too much, but I wanted to pair it with a really tasty, good rum. So I picked one. This one that I picked here is one that I don't think is used enough in tiki drinks. I haven't run across a ton of recipes that use them. There's a couple classics, but I don't see a lot of people making cocktails with it, and I don't know why. I mean, it's phenomenal. This is Rhum AOC Blanc, and the Rhum AOC Blanc that I'm using here is from Rhum JM. Fantastic company, fantastic rum. So this, if you've never had this before, this is different. And Rhum AOC is made from fresh pressed cane juice as opposed to molasses, which is a byproduct of making sugar. They actually take the juice from the cane, sugar cane, and then they use that in fermenting. Now there's a very specific process that they do in order to be called Rhum AOC. There's exacting standards that they have to meet. We're gonna need a little bit of a heavy pour on this guy here today though. 2 ounces. All right. That's it for the ingredients for now. We'll talk about other ones later. Now, what we're gonna do is flash blend this. So I'm gonna take this and grab myself some crushed ice. I'm gonna do not quite 12 ounces. I'm gonna do about a scoop and a half here. So a scoop and a half, mine's 6, it's about 9. Just do something that's less than the ounces of the glass that you're gonna use, okay? I'm gonna take this and flash blend it for about 5 seconds. Okay, excellent. Now, we're gonna go and wipe off the hands first. Grab ourselves our glass here. Now, this glass right here is a Collins glass. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna open pour it right into here. Now, if you look at that, outside of the ice in the way that this is being served, you would not know that that's not a Tom Collins. So next thing that we're gonna do is we're not gonna add more ice in here. Normally I would, today we're not, because we're gonna add in not seltzer water, something a little bit better. We're gonna add in some sparkling lemonade. Okay, now for sparkling lemonade for this drink, you wanna get a high quality sparkling lemonade, so go to a company that makes it as a mixer. I recommend that you use Fever Tree. It's my favorite one that I found. There's other really good brands. Just make sure that you get a really good quality one. Don't just go and try to find a sparkling lemonade that's like in like your iced tea and lemonade section over by the orange juice in the supermarket. The only reason is that probably has way too much sugar in it for what you want in here. These are actually pretty low in sugar, and they're meant to be because they're meant to be added to a drink, so they're not adding a lot of sweetness, but they're adding the lemonade sparkling flavor. So got to open this up. I'm gonna grab my trusty bottle opener, which I love. This was a gift from my father-in-law. Thank you very much, Bill, for this. I use it all the time because it has a magnet on it, and then I can stick it on the fridge. It's awesome. Love it. All right, now we're gonna pour ourselves, yes, I know. Everybody says top off with sparkling water, top off with this, top off with that. They're like, you lose effervescence, right? You lose it a little bit. Not enough that I would care, but I'm gonna tell you, for someone who would go through the pains and trouble of measuring out lemon juice and simple syrup into a cocktail, and then just to dump in a mixer, can wildly throw off your drink. I'm not gonna do it, so I measure. We're gonna do 4 ounces. So my jigger here, 2 pours. Okay, now you can see how much that filled up. Now you kind of know why I told you. Hold off on the ice. All right, now grab yourself a bar spoon or your straw, whatever you're going to use in the drink. You're going to go ahead and just give it light stir. Not much. I mean, just a little bit. Just so that it works itself down there. Because stirring does get rid of the effervescence if you stir it too much. Now, Next thing we're going to do here, I'm going to wipe down the board here a little bit because I'm going to be making something that is very much a tiki thing, I think. It might not have originated as a tiki thing, but I think of it as a tiki thing. If you don't have yet Martin and Rebecca Cate's excellent book, Smuggler's Cove, and you like tiki, you need to buy it. And do us all a favor, go out to their website and buy it. I actually put a link below. I don't put a link that I actually make anything off of. It goes right to their website. You buy it from them. It's signed, right? On top of that, and all the proceeds go directly to the bar, and you're helping them out. Remember, everybody's still getting over COVID, and California's still dealing with strict regulations with it, so anytime that we can help out local businesses, please go ahead and do that. Speaking of local businesses, thank you, Andrew, very much for my nice little Surfside Sips pin here. I love it. So this is going to stay on here from now on. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a cocktail napkin wrap around the Collins glass. The purpose of this is it wraps it around because as this starts to condense, if you're outside, this cold drink, hot day, it's going to start to get condensation on it. Wet hand, slippery straight glass, slips out, hits the ground, smashes. Worst thing is being out at a pool and having glass go everywhere. Not a good time. So what you want to do with this, you wrap it up and around in a napkin, you can help avoid that. It gives you something to hold on to and it sucks up all that condensation. So here's how you do it. Open yourself up a regular cocktail napkin and you're going to put it into a diamond and then you're going to fold that diamond into a triangle. Real simple, right? Now you're going to fold this top down on itself a couple of times. That's going to give you a little bit of, it's going to beef up the top of this because you're going to use that to tie around the glass. I only roll down about 2 times. Every time you roll, make sure you press. This kind of looks a little bit like those paper hats that you used to make out of newspapers as a kid. Or if you didn't do that, I'm really sorry, but go do that. Grab yourself a newspaper and then make a hat out of it. It's kind of fun. All right, now what we're going to do is take the side with the folds on it toward the glass. And then we're going to wrap around, and then you're going to tie it. Just one tie around. Just loop it through itself, and then just pull real easy. Now you remember, this is a napkin, okay? It's not a shoelace or a piece of rope, so don't pull too hard or you'll just snap it, right? Pull it to get it snug, and when you're pulling, get your fingers as close to the knot as you can, not far away. It's less likely to snap then. Okay? Once you feel it biting into the glass, you're done. Right there. That's done. And just make sure that that front goes down there. Get this little guy and slide him up. There you go. Looks cool, right? All right. Now, next piece. We're going to go and finish the garnish off. First, we're going to top this off with a little bit more crushed ice because we got room. There's no other garnish going inside of the top of this drink, so you can fill it up right to the top with ice. Next, you're going to grab yourself these awesome little guys. These are baby clothespins. They're awesome, right? They're really, really good in cocktails, especially when you like dehydrated fruit like I do. Got this guy right here. These are some lemons slices, or lemon citrus wheels from Cocktail Garnish Company. Check out the link below, pick some of these up from them. And then all we're going to do is we're going to take this just like that. We're going to use it to clip this guy to the outside. Looks real nice. Last thing is real simple. We just need a straw. And we're going to grab ourselves a Surfside Sip straw today. Which one do I want? You know what? I love this one. This happens to be one of my wife's favorite. This is like a lavender kind of crystal clear, like lavender color. It's really, really pretty. It's really nice. Nice and clean. Tinge of color to it, but still really nice and clear. I think it fits the drink really well. We're going to take that, put that right in there. Last thing to do here, We just got to take this and put this on a wood row coaster. I like the rustic guys. I'm digging them. They're my favorites. I like all their coasters though. Check them out. Go pick up any ones that they have. You won't be disappointed. Serve that up there. There you are, everyone. That is a Rum Runner Dan's original riff on the Tom Collins, the Beach Chiller. Let's give this guy a taste. It's good. It's good. It's like a Tom Collins it's really, really close to a Tom Collins in some of its flavor. Why? Because you're tasting sweet, you're tasting lemon, and you're getting effervescence from the lemonade, right? So your body's thinking Tom Collins if you had it before. But if you never had a Tom Collins, the main flavoring that you're getting here, the real big punch, is you're getting some citrus to it, and that's a big citrusy punch. But outside of the citrus, it's all the rum JM. It's like a star in this. You would think that it would get kind of muddled with the pineapple in there, but the pineapple kind of helps it, plays like a second kind of tropical, reminder that, yeah, you're tasting lemon, but you're tasting pineapple. So you're at the beach, you're not on the porch. And then on top of that, you get that little bit of apricot. So you know that this is like summer, and that's the whole thing. It's like that bright, beautiful flavor of apricot that just, it's there. And then it kind of rounds out that citrus and that pineapple. And also it takes spice really well. So that spicy kind ofness that you're getting from the star anise from the bitters and the apricot mix really nice together. And they make this kind of bright, citrusy, kind of tart, fruity flavor that folds so nicely into this very earthy kind of like, earthy rum flavor. And the rum it's just awesome. It's not like an unaged rum that's like hot and you can't drink. It's not like that. It's a white rum that's packed with so much flavor, if you were doing a blind taste test, you would not think that was a white rum. And that's the beautiful part about rum agricole and why I want everyone to start using it, because you get so much flavor out of this rum, and you don't need a ton for it to come through. I mean, the dominant flavor of this drink is this rum. And that's the exact same way with the Tom Collins. Everything kind of rounds it out, it's in balance, but you're tasting those botanicals of the gin. It's the same thing here. You're tasting all of those great components of the rum. Thank you all so much for joining us today for this riff on the Tom Collins, the Beach Chiller. Please go ahead and click that subscribe button and that bell if you haven't already done it. You're going to get notified every single time that we come out with new videos. We're doing them all the time on Tiki, classic cocktails, and original ones just like this. Also, check out these videos that are down here. There's all different ones that we have and ones that might just interest you. And until next time, everybody, Kole Maluna.